Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel.
Every second, every minute, man, I swear that she can get it.
As you can see by the title, today I will be doing my nails. These are my nails. Yes. It's a French tip cat eye, but two of them came off. Mind you, I've had these nails on. Let me give y'all an accurate timestamp. Hold on. Keep in mind, my nails never usually come off, but it does get to a point where it's like old. December 22nd is when I got my nails done. So it's January 27th, so it's been a little minute. So today I'll be doing my nails. I don't do no acrylic or no gel X or nothing. This is what I use, these press-ons. Now originally I bought the big kit. I got it from TikTok shop. Yes, I'm a victim of TikTok shop, but I didn't buy that much stuff from there. But I was just convinced, I was influenced by this. It comes with nails, a buffer, this nail tool. It comes with nail glue, nail remover, top coat, and cuticle oil, and then it comes with this little LED light. But this was only like $40. So I just bought some more tips because I ran out of ones that fit me. But today I'm just gonna be doing my nails while I go on a tangent because I just feel like it's necessary. I have not made a video outside of my makeup video in 2 years. Well, almost 2 years. It will be 2 years in April. I just was like not posting, not recording, not really worried about YouTube. But like, I love it here, believe it or not. So I'm just working on being more consistent. But the queen is back. I have planned a couple of videos already. This is actually one of them. My makeup one was the first one because a lot of people be asking me about makeup. So I was like, let me do this first, and then we can get into like the vlogs and like get ready with me's and all the other stuff another time. Life update, I don't even know. I couldn't even tell you what happened in the last 2 years without looking through my camera roll. I don't even have no update outside of me still being in school, still serving cunt. That's really all I do. I wanted to talk about a lot of stuff, and I didn't even make a list. That's the crazy part. I just made a list of like topics to talk about. So let me see if I still have that list. I made this list. It was for a TikTok video in 2023 on December 25th, 2023. I'm trying to prioritize self-care more and just like focus it on me. And when I say that, I don't even mean like to hell with everybody else or whatever the case may be. Just like prioritizing yourself, like being selfish when it comes to you and stuff like that. Like, I do tend to put others before myself for some reason, or like I was second guess doing something for myself, but if it was for somebody else, I would have done it with no hesitation. So I've been doing actually pretty good with that, considering, what day are we on again? 27th day of the year. And I've just been, yo, this is not the way. This can't be the way. I don't understand, like, how are you supposed to even take nails off? Let's look at the remover, because I never used it. But yeah, just being more selfish with myself, my resources, not feeling obligated to do certain things for people who probably wouldn't do it for me. Healthier eating, y'all. I've been going to the gym every day. Now, excluding the first week of January because I had the flu. I've been going to the gym like very consistently. Today was like, I think my 5th day in a row or my 4th day in a row. I don't really be taking breaks from the gym unless like my body really is hurting. But now that I go so often, my body, like, it'll be tight, but it won't hurt. Like, it's not like unbearable. Now, when I first started going back, baby, my body was hurting. But I've been going, I've been eating healthier. I haven't had really a cheat day. If you would consider wings a cheat day, then I have had a cheat day. But outside of wings, I have not eaten anything unhealthy, rather. Well, I had hot Cheetos the other day, and I'm about to get some more when I stop filming. But like, in moderation, that's really the biggest thing. I really enjoy going to the gym. Like, I like the pain as well. I don't know if that's like weird, but like, I like when my core is tight and my legs are like tight and like burning. It just hurts good, if that makes sense. Giving myself grace. I struggle with this. I kind of always have struggled with this, because I will say, a lot of times when I have goals and I reach the goal, it just feels like I'm checking something off the to-do list. I don't really appreciate it for what it is. I just feel like, next, check it off the to-do list and move on to the next goal. But in reality, you need to celebrate your wins. Give yourself grace. If, like, I don't know. When people say comparison is the thief of joy, I think that's what they say. That's really true. Like, I don't compare myself to anybody, or I don't compare what I might have compared to what somebody else might have, or what somebody else is doing compared to what I'm doing, because at the end of the day, everybody goes at their own pace, and you don't know what they did to get there. Not even just that, you don't know anything about people outside of what they post, unless like you're their friend, but you still, sometimes you don't even know those people. So I just think focusing on what you have and getting what you want is just the way. Like, what other people have or what they got going on, not only does it have nothing to do with you, but you really don't know people. You only know what they post. Why would people post anything bad? People want people to think that they have like a perfect life. Why would they show you anything bad? I don't like when people compare themselves to me either, because it's just like, having somebody as an inspiration is cool. Like, she inspires me because she's this age doing this, or he inspires me because he got it up the mud, or whatever like the circumstance might be. But like, don't let that be like, I don't know, you need to inspire yourself, honestly. It's good to have inspirations, but you should never want anybody's life or the things that somebody else has. Like, materials, maybe that's like understandable. Like, oh, she got this Chanel bag, I want this Chanel bag too, I'm gonna work hard to get the Chanel bag. Okay, cool. But like, other things like relationships, or just even sometimes the materials can be like a lot. Yo, this is not coming off. I don't know what's going on. It said on the thing to lift the nail up, push the cuticles back, lift the nail up, put the remover on there, and let it sit for a minute. So that's what I'm about to do, because I don't want to mess up my nail beds. I just want healthy nails. I wanted to try builder gel, but I never did. I be doing these press-ons in between me going to my nail tech. My nail tech does a wonderful job. It's not because she does bad. I would never cheat on her, but for convenience, it just be better. Because now that she is back working like in a suite and stuff, I have to like book the appointment and make sure it aligns with my schedule. My days are not always the same. So another thing I have on there is giving 100 and getting 50. This is a big thing for me when it comes to friendships specifically. I feel like I always go above and beyond for people, and they might not reciprocate it. And it takes me, I won't lie, a little minute to actually realize and see like this person is not reciprocating what you're doing, or whatever the case may be. And honestly, you just have to remove yourself. Like, if you feel like somebody's not doing XYZ, and especially if you're not gaining anything from them, like, and if you are gaining something from them, you'll find it elsewhere. People get comfortable with people doing things that they made a habit. So let's say, example, I was friends with somebody and I just was giving 100. Anytime they called, I showed up. Anytime they needed something, I had it for them. But like, when it came to me, they had their picks, or they couldn't do it, or it was an excuse, or whatever the case might have been. Wait, I've lost my train of thought just now. I'm not gonna lie. I don't even know what I was talking about. I don't know. Just remove yourself from people who you feel like are not giving you 100%. Another thing I want to say, you can't complain about somebody or complain that you don't like the things that they're doing and stay around them. People are only going to do what you allow them to do. If you allow somebody to keep cheating on you, example, if you allow your partner to keep cheating on you, they're not going to stop cheating on you. If you leave the partner, they can't cheat on you no more. Like, that might not have been the best example because whatever, but people only do what you allow them to do. Like, it's that simple. People stop doing the things that you don't like when you don't allow them to do it anymore. So if it means that you have to stop talking to the person, then let that be what it is. Another thing I don't like, I feel like it's unfair. I just find myself in situations where I should have advocated for myself, or I should have said that I didn't like XYZ and I didn't. But one thing that I don't do is go back to 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, 3 months ago and say I didn't like when you did this, and this new thing. I feel like it's not fair for you to bring up things that you have internalized and never brought to light because the person never knew. Now, a lot of people like to run with the narrative that people know what they're doing, which I feel like is absolutely correct, but you can't always assume that people know what they're doing. Not only that, people might know what they're doing, but if you allow them to do it, why would they stop doing it? It always just goes back to how you allow people to treat you. Why would they think anything is wrong with it? Or even if they do think something is wrong with it, you let them do it, why would they stop? At the end of the day, people do not care. People only care about themselves. They do things for themselves. They prioritize themselves. They only care about themselves. Everything leads back to the person in question. Granted, I feel like that's how people should act. However, at the cost of somebody else's, like, I'm not even gonna say feelings, because feelings are not always valid. Like, a lot of people say, yeah, your feelings are valid. Like, you can feel how you feel, but that doesn't mean that it's rational. Yeah, that's what I feel about that. Another thing I have on here is meaningless relationships. If I don't find any substance in whatever it is that we have going on, there's no reason for us to talk. There's no reason for us to text, chit chat, hey here, hey there. What you doing? Like, a lot of things are just like pointless, and I'm just not into that. Like, if it's not of substance or it's not doing anything for me, or whatever the case may be, it's chalked. Because what are we doing? That goes for talking stages, friends. What are we doing? Like, dwelling on the past. That's not something that I do. Like, I will think about something and be like, I remember when this happened. But I don't dwell on it, because the longer you dwell on it, the longer it's going to take for you to get over it. Like, it already happened. Chalk it. Even if it happened 2 minutes ago, 2 months ago, 2 years ago, it happened. There's nothing you can do to go back and change nothing that happened already. You can change things in the future to avoid said thing from happening, or to encourage something to happen again. But there's literally nothing that you can do about something that has already happened. There don't be no point. You stuck on 2 years ago. What about today? What did you do today to avoid that thing from happening, or to encourage that thing to happen again? What did you do today to make that your reality, or to not make that your reality? If all you're doing is thinking about it and dwelling on it and sitting in it and thinking about it and feeling it, and like, don't get me wrong, it takes time to heal from things, but like, it gets to a point where it's like, okay, is this what I want my time to be spent on, as opposed to getting better? Talking stages, baby. I said I was leaving dating and talking stages and all of that in 2025. I didn't say flirting. It just seemed like every time I talk to somebody, it's always so much. Like, I know how to be cool and pee, and like, I don't know if it's because I date women and women are so much more emotional than men, or whatever the case may be, which I don't even think is true, so I'm not even going to say that. But they just put like a lot into talking stages. Like, you don't know me. We just getting to know each other, or whatever the case may be. I don't know, it's just always so much. Like, I tell my friend, I be feeling like I'm in 360 deals with all these people. Like, they don't go away. They don't stop. It doesn't stop. The stalking doesn't stop. The random text don't stop. The random calls don't stop. Like, and then the whole obsession with your ex thing. Like, I'm not saying anybody does that to me. But like with me being the ex in question, and people always think they can come over here and talk to me when they want to, or I'ma always be there to pick up the phone. Like, no, like, why can't people let things go? Like, can we normalize just like letting stuff go? You talk to somebody, it didn't work out, that's what it is. Like, why can't it just remain what it is? Why does everything always have to be drawn out, elongated? It's just too much. Like, it's always too much. And I also feel like dating honestly is a distraction. Like, if I feel bored to the point where I want to pursue something with somebody, and that's the thing, I feel like I never be wanting to pursue much of anything. Like, talking to people is cool, but I don't want to be in a relationship. I'm just here to vibe, have fun, chill, text sometimes, call here and there, giggle. Like, I've never even been in a relationship before. Like, I'm 20. I have never been in a committed relationship. Like, nobody has made me feel like, oh yeah, I want to be with this person. Like, nobody does enough, in my opinion. It's too much for the queen. Like, if I got bored, pick up a book or work on a new project or pick up the camera and film. There's things to do. The dating scene, not seeing me until, I'm not gonna say till 2027, because I feel like that's not really realistic. I am, well, now in my 20s, but like, I can't do that anymore. I also don't double back anymore. I used to be the double back queen. If you know me, you know. Like, why would I talk to a new person that's doing the same thing that the old people would do? Like, I might as well just talk to them. I'd rather talk to the new person though, because honestly, every time you double back, you be like reminded of why y'all stopped talking in the first place. I'd rather get to know somebody and they be the same way the other person was, but at least I wasn't like repeating pattern. And then my city is so small. Everybody knows everybody. Everything is so messy. People just talk, pillow talk, group chat talk. That's all people do. Like, I can do without, honestly. I don't need that. And I feel like people don't even be interested in me. Like, they be more interested in either what I can do for them or what I can do for them. I honestly can say there are only like 3, might be pushing it, people who have, I feel like, actually shown interest in me and what I like to do and the kind of person that I am, and like things beyond looks. Like, obviously you're gonna be attracted to somebody because of how they look, which is understandable because I'm the same way, but no, people don't be trying to get to know me. But I feel like only like 1 or 2 people that I've dealt with, actually really just 1 that I've dealt with, actually like knows like things about me because they showed enough interest for me to share the information. I'm not just gonna go around telling people, yeah, I want to do this when I get older, and this is what inspired me, and I like doing XYZ, and my hobbies are this, and I like this. Like, it'll be a direct question, but people don't actually take the time to get to know who you are, what you like, the things you like to do, stuff like that. It'll just be, what's your favorite color? What you like to do? Like, effort much? No. And then it's just not a good time to be dating right now. Like, I am a junior now in school. This is my last semester as a full-time student, which means after this I only have a couple of classes a semester. I need to start practicing for the MCAT. Like, shit is happening, and I just don't have it in me to let anybody distract me. I feel like it's like crunch time now. These are my nails. The remover actually helped. That pulling it off, just without it, baby, that wasn't working. Low-key, I don't want to do my nails. Like, I low-key just want to keep my nails like just for like a day. Just keep my nails off. I'm not missing out on anything. Like, honestly, they missing out on the queen. What I truly believe in my head is that I'm going to find the one for me when I get to medical school. Relationships don't sound fun. Like, they sound like a nightmare. Instagram. I be iffy with Instagram. The only reason why I get on Instagram is to promote. Every time I have it for longer than I need to have it for promoting, I just feel pressured to post something. Now, granted, I don't have to post anything. Like, I can have it without posting. But anytime I don't have Instagram, my account is deactivated. Right now, I don't have the app on my phone. Like, I'll post what I want to post and then I'll delete the app. So, I guess that's a step. But I wanted to stop deactivating my Instagram. My page can still be up, but I'm just not on it. Nobody be texting me. Nobody that I need to be talking to be texting me. I have a Finsta and I have a main page. I have Twitter. Twitter is very funny. I actually enjoy Twitter. That's one of my favorite social medias. And TikTok. Those are really the only ones I have. If you would consider Pinterest a social media, then I have that as well. And I really actually love Pinterest. That's probably my favorite one. Twitter, I just be running my mouth. And TikTok, that's my jam too. Everybody's so funny on there, especially in them comments. And I know that y'all be seeing me in them folks' comments. Just scroll, bruh. That's AI. What else do I want to talk about? Waiting on other people to do things. I just feel like the more you wait for other people to do stuff, you're just gonna be waiting forever. But even if the person that you have is reliable, but you're always gonna feel like you need somebody else to do XYZ. I used to think that you needed to always have somebody with you, like, to do certain stuff. I find joy in, like, solitude, like being by myself, learning myself. I feel like, honestly, I thrive the best when I'm by myself or with other people who are like me. Like, one of my friends, I feel like we on the same, like, wavelength. Like we have two different paths in life, but we have, like, similar ambitions, similar ideas, similar drive. I don't need validation from people, but it is good sometimes to just have those talks with people. Just be able to have a safe space. Everybody you can't tell everything to. I want all of my friends to be people who I feel like I can come to with anything. Whether it be about a girl, about an idea, about a new venture that I want to try. Having those people around you is important. I used to be the kind of person that was like, well, that's just how she is. I'm just not going to take it personal because that's just how she is, or that's just how he is. Like, that's just the kind of person that they are, and I just have to accept that. You don't have to accept nothing that you don't feel like you deserve. I go where I feel valued, appreciated, heard, all the things. If I don't feel those things from you, or I feel like you, just in general, if I don't feel those things from you, I just can't put myself around you anymore. Why would I go somewhere where I don't feel appreciated or valued or loved? Or you just can't keep putting yourself in situations and then complaining about it. You have to change the situation and there will be nothing to complain about. My nails are off. So the first thing I do is I buff. Well, no. The first thing I actually do is size my nails out. And then I buff. And then I put nail glue. And then, you know, the top coat. There's no way that you care about yourself or love yourself or value yourself if you keep continuously putting yourself in situations where you feel undervalued, unappreciated, unloved, unprioritized. Just no. The answer is no. This is the same thing that comes in the original. Really the same thing. So you can buy this like separate from the whole kit, which I like. I just been slaying it, like going to school. The semester just started last week. As long as you feel like you have done your best in certain relationships or in certain situations, it is what it is. Even if you haven't, as long as you are able to go and look at it and take accountability and be like, yeah, I could have done better, or yeah, I shouldn't have done that, and you apologize for said thing, I feel like you have nothing to worry about. A lot of people are just okay with being fucked up people. Once a lot of people get that through their head that people don't care at all, they'll be like, you know, okay with certain things happening or certain things ending or whatever the case may be. While you still think these people care about you and care about your feelings and care about like all the extras, baby, you just gonna have, I don't even know what to say. Like, I'm not gonna say I'm against communication, but some things just don't be worth talking about. However you feel like responding to something, if you feel like cutting somebody off, cut them off. Like, it should be what it is. 9 times out of 10, I've probably already detached from the situation before I decide to act on cutting the person off. I've already done all the thinking and all the debating with myself. I've done all the things. When you withdraw, people feel some type of way. When you stay, they don't treat you correctly. So it's just like, at the end of the day, you have to do what is best for you. I knew what I wanted for myself in 2026, so I started certain things in 2025, at the end of 2025. So I've just been enforcing that. People just get too comfortable playing with you. When you are a chill person, or you like give off the vibe that you really don't do a lot, or you don't do too much about whatever it might be, people just will play in your face. Like, I haven't really been going off on anybody, and it's not even that I'm being a mean person, but people just genuinely do not feel you or understand you or take you serious until you cuss them out or you fuss them out. I'm working on ignoring people, ignoring the bullshit that people be wanting me to feed into. Sometimes I'll like post something because I know somebody's on my page, like little stuff like that. I'm just gonna stop feeding into people, stop giving them the satisfaction of me giving them attention. Why am I doing that? Like, who are you? Like, I'd really be having to sit with myself and like remember who I am. Like, it just be me and old Nicki Minaj, and I just be having to like remember, like and I feel like I'm really humble, and I'm not saying that I'm about to start like being arrogant or whatever the case may be, but a lot of people just about to start feeling me. That's what I would say. I deserve to pop it. Like, I don't really have to say much of anything. Like, if you know, you know. Everything that I am talking about, bragging about, I worked for. Like, no materials in question. School, just like the drive that I have. Y'all don't know the half. Like, and that's another reason why I say don't ever compare yourself to somebody else, because you don't even know what they got going on. I'm good. Like, regardless of whatever might have went against me, came out on top. To wipe my fingers down. I've also been on like this sober journey. Was I an alcoholic? No. Was I addicted to weed? No. But I kind of just wanted to have like sober mind, sober thoughts till my birthday. That's really all I have to say. I'm about to just finish doing my nails. Okay, y'all, so that concludes this video. I'm so sleepy, but I hope y'all enjoyed my little tech talk, my little tangent, my little rant, whatever you want to call it. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Do y'all like my nails? Awesome and desk. Do y'all like my nails? I'll see y'all in the next video.